Hello, my name is Andris Seglinch. I'm a Latvian EURES advisor, and I will introduce you with living and working in Latvia and our labor market situation. And I will start with some general information about Latvia. Latvia is located in Northern Europe on the east coast of the Baltic Sea, and Latvia is a central country of Baltic states. Our neighboring countries in north is Estonia and in south Lithuania. Latvia is a quite small country with area 64,000 square kilometers and population about 1.8 million inhabitants. Our capital city is Riga, and we have four regions: Vidzeme, Kurzeme, Zemgale, and Latgale. Since 2004, Latvia is a member of European Union, and our currency is euro. In Latvia, we have official language. It's a Latvian language, and most spoken foreign languages are English, Russian, and German. And our Independence Day is 18th of November. Some more interesting facts about Latvia in numbers. 500 kilometers. It's our coastline with Baltic Sea, and that means that we have tons of nice and wild beaches and sandy beaches, and also Latvia is number one. First ever Olympic champions in BMX cycling and 3-on-3 men's basketball. Also, Latvians are a singing nation and a dancing nation. We have 1.2 million Latvian songs called Dainas recorded. Also, Latvia is one of top countries in technologies, and our internet is one of our highest speed in Europe. Latvia is also a nice country for architecture and art lovers because more than 800 Art Nouveau buildings in capital city in Riga are located. Regarding our labor market situation, we have positive trends. We see that our employment rate is growing and unemployment rate is relatively low. But that means that there are not so big competition between job seekers. Highest number of job vacancies are in construction sector, real estate, transport, and logistics, and also in manufacturing. In some sectors in Latvia, we also see that there is already labor shortages, and most labor shortages are in ICT sector, customer service, especially for foreign language speakers, engineering, construction, metal industry, and transport. There is also a remote jobs possibility, and mostly in ICT sectors, and for instance, for Java developer, data engineering, project managers, and also in the financial and insurance sector. One more specialty for Latvia is that Riga is a capital. Our capital city, Riga, is economical and also economical center, and there are many vacancies open, and more than half of our registered vacancies are for Riga and Riga area. What are our main business sectors? It's manufacturing, and there are included also subsectors as metal industry and also production of different equipment and other technologies. Construction sector is very active, and there are several larger and smaller projects are underway. Latvia is also one of countries with a lot of forests, and about 45% of our territory is covered with forest. And also this wood and wood products manufacture is very active and strong sectors in Latvia. Also in Latvia are located many local and also international information and communication service companies. It's also one of strong sectors in Latvia. Also, food production and financial insurance activities is one of the main business sectors for Latvia. Here are also some examples of Latvia's most valuable enterprises. And you can see that it's covered by different sectors, for instance, production of computer and network components, also electricity generation and then transmission, technology companies, also, as I mentioned before, about our forests, then forestry and plywood production also is developed in Latvia. And we also have our national airlines, Latvian Airlines, and in Latvia we have also several companies who produces medicines locally and for a global market. If someone are interested to search for a job in Latvia, then we can offer our vacancies portal of State Employment Agency of Latvia. It's a main and central resource of vacancies. Vacancies are published in Latvian language, but of course you can use automatic or manual translation tools and use this portal as a good job search resource. Of course, you can use also European Job Mobility portal, where you can mention Latvia as your destination country and look for open job vacancies. EURES Latvia also use international job fairs platform European Job Days, and we also organize their international and larger scale job fairs, and you can search there information about our job fairs for Latvian labor market. You also can use social networks for job search in Latvia, especially LinkedIn, and especially if you are a specialist and high qualified person. And it's a good possibility to find a job using also these social networks. And of course, you can use company websites where companies also publish their job vacancies. If you would like to know more about the job search and the job search resources, you can contact EURES advisors, and our prerequisites to find a job in Latvia, what Latvian employers value. Then if you are starting a job search in Latvia, of course, preparation of a CV, you have to take attention to that. And our recommendation is adapt your CV to the job vacancy or business sector. In Latvia, CV should be till 2 pages long. It's not necessary to attach a photo. It's not common practice for Latvia. And Latvian employers value a good practical experience, also skills needed for vacancy and particular work. The right academical background could be important, but it depends, of course, of the profession. If there is a higher level position, then it could be important. But for instance, for some lower professions, lower skilled professions, most value is if you have good practical experience. Also, communication skills are important in many business sectors, and also knowledge of languages is important. Latvian language, as I already said, is an official language and is used in state and municipal institutions. But in private sector, besides Latvian language and also in international companies, English could be used as a working language, and also it's good if you know some other languages, for instance, Russian or German language, which are also used for communication and with working colleagues, and also employer. And of course, motivation and readiness to acquire new skills and experience is uh, is important if you are searching a job in another country, and particularly in Latvia. Some words about working conditions in Latvia. Employment contract officially and then legally could be only in writing, and one uh, example of this employment contract uh, should be on your hand, or job seekers or already employee hand. Another example stays to employer. Generally, employment contract is included for an indefinite period, and for some projects or for some seasonal jobs, it could be concluded to fixed time. Employer can set a probationary period, and it could be till 3 months. Standard working hours in Latvia is 40 hours per week, and annual leave is 28 calendar days. Shortly, also about taxation, we have a progressive taxation system, and we have three income tax rates: 20%, 23, or 31%, depending on salary level. There are also tax benefits, and tax-free minimum is also depending on the amount of salary. Maximum amount for tax-free sum is 500 euros, and for larger salaries, it could be also zero. And we have a tax relief for a dependent person, which is 250 euro per month. And for an employee, social insurance contributions is 10.5%. When you got the job and then arrive in Latvia, then what are your registration procedures? First one will be if you plan to stay longer than 90 days, then you have to contact the Office of Citizenship and Immigration Affairs, where you will be issued a EU citizen's resident card and also Latvian ID number. Also, if it's necessary, open a Latvian bank account, and usually it is necessary because employer will pay the salary to usually to Latvian bank account. The registration with the tax office for employees is carried out by employer, and of course you can also register to general doctor, and also your family members could be registered and to family doctor. And if you need some more information, then you of course can contact our US advisors who tell you much more about living and working in Latvia. And our contact information is available on our webpage. Also, you can contact us by our general email, eures@nva.gov.lv. Also, we are available on social networks, on Facebook, EURES Latvia, also on LinkedIn, EURES Latvia, and we are available also in EURES chat. And at the end of my presentation, I will say that you are welcome to Latvia. Discover the beauty of Latvia, discover cities, delicious food, and beautiful nature. Thank you for your attention.